survived it somehow. And we're live to play some Mario. Why does it seem like my camera is right here, right? Yeah, it is. Hope everyone's doing well. I decided to boot up some IronMario at the very beginning of the stream today, and then we will go straight back into Banjo-Kazooie. Here's my Japanese been going. Ooh, get an update about your Japanese. The Trevisa boy, what's up? Yo, Doros, how are you doing? We got both of Michael accounts on. What's up, Ace Mace? How are you doing? What's new in version 1.2? It's basically a bunch of music. The only thing that you'll notice is a bunch of music, and there's some hidden stuff if you actually beat the challenge. But there's really nothing else. It's just like unlocks if you're a Giga gamer and you actually beat the entire challenge, one of the mini challenges. And then other than that, we added like, I don't know, 60 songs. Yo, if you're gonna follow, welcome on in. Lots and lots of songs. Anyway, does Mario have his nips out? Yeah, well, I mean, not in the unlocks, but sometimes. More Rocky Horror songs. Shall we do a Gamba? I mean, you want to do a, let's do a start prediction. Let's go with end run ends on odd or even, and then no 0 stars. So let's do even, odd, and I'll give you a minute for the Gamba. Good? Good. Hope everyone's been doing good today, though. Oh my god, it was so hot. Kakkoi bengoshi to yasashii isha desu. Kakkoi bengoshi to yasashii isha. Kakkoi bengoshi is a cool lawyer, and yasashii isha means kind doctor. Ghosty gamer. Come with a generous god. We've only been live for like 10 minutes. That is a crazy early time in the stream to be a generous god. Well, you know the drill, chat. Extra waffles for all. It felt like 41 by you. That sounds about right. It wasn't as hot today as it was yesterday, but it's still really freaking hot. Gusty, thank you. You do. Oh, I did not do. Okay. We might be in trouble. I did not do the shortcut well. I might be climbing the slide. The people need their smacks. I think they had a whole week of no smacking and people lost their minds. Yeah, Mike, it was really hot.
Notice me.
Whoa, Inutterable, thank you for hooking up Gusty. Inutterable, thank you. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. I wonder if I can make that sound even more cringe. Notice me, senpai. I can't do it. Yo, Hal, thanks for hopping over to the YouTube stream. Cheese. Wait, isn't that the... Wait, the Trevisa boy, isn't that the... Yeah. 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 Dinosaur, right? Do I get my meme right? You got first kitchen for dinner? I got some Kura sushi. How was the first kitchen? It's a Meester one? Yee. Money Boots, thanks for hopping over YouTube. Get your free waffle. Yee. Oh my god, dude. Blah, 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 blah. Hate this level. It was fire? Heck yeah. What'd you get? Inutterable. Thanks for hopping over to YouTube. What's up, Art? So I don't know about everybody. I don't know how many people were here for stream yesterday. I'm assuming a lot of people were here for stream yesterday. I recognize a lot of people were here yesterday. I really enjoyed Banjo-Kazooie. Great game so far. I want to play more. Oh no! Yeah, hell, definitely do that if you need to. Your teacher stole the Yatta mug to use for herself, but he beats. Excellent. The Yatta must spread. What's up, King Dog? Yeah, burger and spicy chicken. Heck yeah. That sounds really good. I know right now, like McDonald's is doing some like Jurassic World burgers, and those look kind of good too. Banjo is so snarky, I love it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Kurza, earlier on, you were hearing correctly. That was Dear Maria in Japanese. It's a really cool like cover band type thing. And the thing that's really cool about it is their pronunciation is amazing. Like it sounds good in Japanese. I also saw P4 Sung. P4 Sung konbanwa. The thing that's kind of crazy is how basically Kazooie always goes just for absolutely the meanest things to say as possible. What's up, Hunter? I know the song, but I don't. Yeah. I think we randomly found that a long time ago when I had song requests on stream. Someone requested that, and then I listened to the entire album. So good. Not a lot. Hopefully, actually, I just realized I don't know if you're on the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. If you're in the northern hemisphere, hopefully you're staying cool. It's getting really freaking hot in Japan right now, like really hot. It's not super hot yet, but it'll be super hot very soon. Super hot. You're in the US. I guess, you know, if you're in the South in the US, it can get pretty freaking humid. It depends on where you are. Very icky in Texas. What's the temperature right now? What's the temperature combined with the humidity? The real feel in Tokyo today was 41 degrees Celsius, which is 105 degrees, was real feel. Ohio, good morning to you. I'm just kidding. That was horrible. Ohio's, actually, I don't know how warm Ohio gets. 90 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. It's got rainy, so we got some relief. Nice, okay. Whenever it rains in Japan during the summer, you get some relief, but it gets extremely humid. So you get some relief, but it becomes a bit more worse in a weird way. Want a Banjo PC port? That'd be cool. What's up, Vanessa? It's 72 of them. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. 72. Man, I miss, you know, I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, and I really like my Pacific Northwest summers. However, the past few times I've gone back home, it's been unbearably hot. Just like crazy hot. It's 72 degrees. Oh, I got two people from Ohio. I'm glad it's nice and chill for both of you. It's supposed to be 94. That's pretty hot. I think most of this week in Japan is supposed to be around 30 degrees Celsius. Pretty warm. What the heck? You have beer and tequila? If she got super banged up, I mean, that might be nice, but I don't think alcohol helps heal. Inside your dad's house is 81. Oh, okay, that's pretty hot. You missed last week? Yo, Vanessa, I had a great work trip. It was a lot of fun. Glad to hear you're doing well. Yeah, the business trip went really well. It was quite a lot of fun. The whole presentation thing was kind of nerve-wracking, but it was fine. my god, okay, I always forget that. It's middle, right, left. Middle, right, left. And Notterable, thanks for hooking up Michael's second account. And Notterable, thank you. For anyone who doesn't know and's confused half the time, Bling Munch and Michael are the same person. For some reason, Michael likes to have 2 accounts open on the stream at the same time. They say it's because they have one on their phone and one on the PC. It no longer confuses me, but I think it confuses a lot of people still. Reasonable. You love talking to yourself? I just have both accounts on my smartphone and my PC. What's up, Big? Oh, I forgot that's today. Do I want to turn into that? I kind of do. I kind of do. When is it? Is it like an hour? What's up, Granamir? Vorsis Conte, what's up? In 45 minutes, okay. Do we know how long the direct's gonna be? If it's gonna be kind of short, like, you know, like 20 minutes, I could probably check it out. 42, oh no, it's in 42 minutes, okay. I'm like, it's gonna be 42 minutes long? I don't know if I'll watch that. There's gonna be a solo Lanky Kong game? Is that the hot news? I've never actually seen anything spawn there. What's new? Not much. I went on a business trip to Shanghai. I survived it, and I think all in all, it went really well. I don't think I actually can kill that eye. Shoot. Oh god. Oh god, I might die. Nope. We're good. Third Coast Boy, yo. Andre, yo. You're studying and working? What's up with me? Oh, you know, just trying to beat this silly challenge that I still haven't been able to beat. Oh, what's new in this version? My bad, gamer. I thought you were asking that, but I went with one of the two. I thought it was. Basically a bunch of new music, and then there's unlockables. So if you ever beat any of the 6 challenges in this game, hardcore or normal, 70, 100 to 120 stars, there are different unlocks you can get. Basically, that's it. I didn't beat it when I got 70, no. I didn't beat Bowser. I have gotten there 2 times now, and I wasn't able to beat Bowser because I suck at this game. I'm also, you know, for a while, people were saying, like, it doesn't really change too much if you can beat this game if you have iframes on or off. I am now like super convinced that it is much more difficult doing this with iframes off. Because I was thinking about a couple of times I've played this, and so many times I've died because of Snowman Land and Bob-omb Battlefield and not Dire Ducks, JRB, Jolly Roger Bay. And I realized if you're playing with iframes off, you don't have to worry about entering those levels. So those levels basically become like just super easy free stars for you to get. Which means you would have to take risks otherwise. But I've seen some people absolutely fly by me and beat this game. And I'm like, that... I was like analyzing the other day. I'm like, okay, it actually greatly significantly increases the average number of stars you need to get in each level. Where was... Wait. Oh, I beat the ghost. Where was the ghost? Also, I don't think I can get this eye. That's impossible. The ghost was in the big room? What's a Brooksman? The WaffleSmacker so early in stream? It must be a dream. Getting past 7 stars. This is a difficult challenge, especially if you're not used to playing Mario 64. Wait, I didn't want to go in here. That's fun though. Do 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 do. Could you imagine dying to the piano? You love you some 120 star runs? Oh my god, 120 star runs in IronMario are insane. Or are you talking about just doing 120 star like speed run? Okay, what is remaining? Fighting ghosts? There is a ghost downstairs. Oh, vanilla. I've always kind of wondered if I should learn how to do any speed runs of this game. But then again, I know I could. I know a lot of people who could help teach me, but then again, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can stomach it. Speeding run this game is so difficult. Wait. Okay, I need coins. We're gonna do coins and we're gonna do ghost hunting. Just gotta enjoy yourself. All right, so I won't do speed runs then. I love this song. Oh gosh. But chat, I realized that next week already I'm going to the States. Next Wednesday night, I am flying to America to go see my family for the first time in almost a year. Crap, it's almost been a year. Last time I saw them was in October. What do you mean, Waffle? No. I'll be out of town, you'll be out of town? Okay, to be fair, you've known about this for a while. You've known about this for a while. At least I'd like to think you've known about this for a while. We had this command even before June started up. You should have mentally prepared. I was trying to give everyone tons and tons of prep time ahead because I knew that I was gonna be taking a lot of breaks this month. But you have lots of other friendos you can go hang out with, yeah? You didn't remember what's happening the same week? I can swear to you that Kyle and I are not in cahoots and we did not secretly plan this. That much I can swear. I'm not the only streamer you're allowed to watch. That's a lie. Hey, Kachina, what's up? Big Daddy, really? You know, I only have one slight complaint. I guess it's, it's my fault for moving abroad, but my family rarely comes to visit me in Japan. Ever since I moved to Japan, I've gone back home one time a year, at least, without fail, for 11 years. My parents have come here like 2 times. My parents have come 2 times, and my sisters visited me once. Over 11 years. I guess I spoiled them by going back to the States. Waffle parents hype. Oh, go. I've never forced anyone to sign anything for watching my stream. Man, it makes it sound like I'm holding like Hal hostage here in the stream. Chat, you can leave. You can watch other streamers. You don't have to be exclusive to me. You can watch whoever the heck you want to. For 45 minutes away, you get yelled at for moving too far. Yo, what's up, Hero J? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But Rubes said, oh yeah, Rubes. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, Rubes is in charge of contracting. Yeah, listen to Rubes. He's paid in waffles, though. I don't know how much you would trust someone paid in waffles. The Hotel Wafflefornia. You can check in, but you check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. It's that way on purpose too. At least we got comfy beds. Do 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 do. The continental breakfast, that alone makes up about 90% of our confidence. 100%. All right, where's the last ghost? Is it in the house somewhere that I missed? I don't recall seeing a ghost up here. Yeah. Oh, there is. Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of scary. Except I don't think eyes can shoot down. I think they can only shoot to the side. All right, time to find the ghost. I think this is the... Oh my God, it's right here! Oh my God, okay, I thought I died. Oh, I was gonna be so upset because this level takes so long to complete. So long. If I had died there, oh my God, man, I wouldn't have been salty at all. So the only star we can't get here is the giant eye star. I think that's fun though. Yeah, I got 6 stars because the previous level was Princess Peach's slide. Not the water. Thank you. Is this the Yoshi map? It is. From Mario Party. Oh my God, snowman. Okay, there's a snowman there on the way to the bully. Snowman on the way to the bully. Be careful, Waffle. Oh my God. Any boxes nearby? Oh my God, all the stars over here. My God, this song always got stuck in my head playing that map. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna go for this one. Double scoops. Oh, come on in. Do 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 do. Hmm? Hmm? So this week, all of the managers and leads of my like larger organization, they're all in Shanghai. which means that it's just like super quiet at the office. It's nice and chill. I also found out my manager's taking like next week off, the same week I'm going to the States. So it's like a nice timing. Up, 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 up. Here we go. Should I get greedy here? Or am I gonna die if I get too greedy? We seem to keep on spawning in the same spot. So I might go for greed here. I think we're going greed. Bully star and move on. What about the igloo star? Greed, the homunculus. Igloo can spawn kill? That's true. I haven't been spawn killed in the igloo as much as I've been spawn killed entering this level. Which, oh, we're fine. Cool. Double bags right next to each other, all comfy in their sacks. S-Dragon! S-Dragon, what's up? Thank you for the 11 months. Yo, I'm doing well today. I was kind of tired when I got home, but after eating dinner with Waffle Wife and relaxing for a bit, I'm doing good. Oh, you got the Japan waffle. Let's go. S-Dragon, thank you for the 11 months. Do 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 do. All right, give me. Oh, ooh, oh, that's a scary star. Is it over? It's fine. The Japan waffle is your favorite besides the tier 3 waffle? It's nice, isn't it? Maybe in the near future I'll have to create some more waffles. Wait, do I normally? You know what? I'm not gonna screw around with the mole. I do not like to screw around with the moles in this game because that's a very easy way to die. Oh god, man. Speaking of moles. I'm like, where are you going? The monkey is going back to his people. Can the mole snipe me from up there? No? Good. Pretty cool monkey, right? All right, pay attention to where the star spawns, Waffle. I have no idea where that is. I have no idea where the heck that was. What's a cluff? Can man, welcome on in. Dude, oh, it's right. Is it right there? Is that it? No. No. That star is... Dude, I have no idea. Did it spawn here? No. Did I really just bonk on the wall? Oh my god. Did I just really bonk on the wall? I bonked on the wall because I thought... my pain. All right, new Gamba, same thing. Oh my god, the worst part is always spending so much time on BBH. Spending so much time on BBH sucks. You mess with Mario's face though. That's cool, I guess. I'd like to still be on a run though. We got a ton of people going for doubt and only got a couple people going for believe. Those odds are insane. I'll just put that out there. Those odds are insane. Wow. They're gonna remain. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, if they remain that, that's gonna be nuts. Oh my. Well, that's 0, so it doesn't count. Darunia Sage, what's up? I guess we'll take that. Here we go. I'm trying to think if I ever got a new good run going. I think I want the first level to be like Lethal Lava Land or THI. Bum 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 bum. Yo, Chris, thanks for the 25 watch streak. You know what's crazy? I still don't think I have watch streaks enabled on my stream. That still has not been added. You wanna see Boom Boom? Boom Boom was like chilling in the hallway. It's very hot. We have the AC on, and the cats are like chilling next to the AC. Of course, this room also has AC, but I also just remembered I needed to ask One Line Derek a question. So when I see One Line Derek, I need to remember to ask him a question. Remembering the question though, that's questionable. I don't know if I need to. You thought you saw Old in here earlier? I don't think I've seen Old yet. Old might be lurking, but I haven't seen him chat yet. Tell us the question? Oh, you're trying to get the secret info? I see what you're doing. What's up, Crumbing? How is Cleavy doing with Dark Souls 2? I was very stealthily watching him progress today. Masaru, yo! Wait, is Cleavy done then? If Crumbing and Masaru are both here. Oh, Cleavy ended! Rated out to Bit Wizard. Sick. How was the rest of the stream? He's doing great? Heck yeah. had Kleeby's stream up because I love Dark Souls games. I love watching them. The plan for today is do some more IronMario, and then I'm gonna head back into Banjo-Kazooie. I need to leave enough time to actually play a lot today, though. So, when's a good time to go back? Maybe for like another 45 minutes, play this. Also, if I get a good run, I guess we're gonna be going for a long time. Is the endgame DLC? Heck yes. You know, the other day I was chatting in a stream and I had some time. He was in a place I've never seen before in that game. Am I watching the direct? Oh, that's right, the direct. I keep on forgetting about the direct. Someone just brought that up earlier too. I guess we can. Hello, Waffle Nad Wafflets. What's up, Steve? Was it a snow area? No, it's like this weird water area. But then again, I haven't played that game for a long freaking time. There's a Nintendo Direct that's specifically going to be about Bonanza or whatever it's called. The Donkey Kong game. And I guess we should probably watch it. I might watch the Australian Direct because I don't like watching the American one. It's full of just a bunch of negative Nancys. And I don't want to, quite frankly, I don't want to see people's negative opinions about things and them just crapping over the parade, because I'm generally interested in most stuff that Nintendo's gonna be announcing, and I don't want to see like people complaining in the chat anymore. I can just turn it off, I guess. It better get you excited about Donkey Kong. If it doesn't get you excited, see, time to sell the Switch 2. One Line Derek, dude. One Line Derek. I had a question about how you kind of try to soundproof your door. Do you apply those panels directly to your door, or do you put anything on your door at all? Because I realize that's probably a big area of sound going through. I do have like a little buffer thing on the bottom of the door so it can prevent some sound from going out. Throw a big scarf. Okay. Thanks, dude. Yeah, you basically played the entire Mario Kart world. Yeah, dude, you've been playing that thing like non-freaking stop. The neighbors complain? No. I'm just trying to soundproof this room a bit more so that it doesn't disturb my wife as much. Like, it's all fine. It's completely fine, but I just, you know. Not your dad, we should call you Waffle Pops. Pops for short, just confuse people who watch Cheese Pops. Naruhodo? Yeah. I'm not getting complaints. I'm not that crazy loud when I'm streaming. I know I'm loud, but not crazy. Just remove all the oxygen? Dude, Stephen Lee. I like the science thinking. That would sure do it, dude. I'll worry about how to get oxygen later. Take the soundproofing down when the baby is born? Why? Normal volume at all times. Oh, interesting. Dihydrogen monoxide? Yeah, those silly dihydrogen monoxide drinkers poisoning their brains. Have you heard that it even goes into your brain? It's kind of crazy. Well, I mean, like, I can say I'm soundproofing this room, but trust me, it's not going to be soundproof. Like, even with all the stuff I applied already, Waffle Wife can hear me and she's 2 rooms down. It'll be fine. It's more, exactly, it's echo proof. It's not soundproofing. This ain't stopping anything. It just makes the acoustics better in the room. Derek beat you to it, yeah. If I really wanted to do that, I would have to buy some crazy heavy duty stuff. Oh, I just realized I should be hitting boxes. Do 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 do. There's $6 on the low end. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a soundproof booth. I just want to make the acoustics better because my room does get a bit echoey. One line Derek gave me some great advice. Do 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 do. All the noise, so they can be like me, sleep through anything. I'm buying the phone booth. Dude, I got my 24 additional panels and I had to like dip them in water to get them all expanded again. My wife was awesome and she like took them outside to like have them get dried because it's super hot right now. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? This, I need to put the water up. A 70% off on a rage cage. I am really painting with fire here right now. What the heck? I soak my panels in water. It said to soak them in water because when I get them, they've been like freaking like air sealed and like pressed down to be super small. And even if you open up the package, sometimes they don't regain their shape again. But if you put them in water, speaking of, I just left them in water downstairs. Oops. I need to remember not to take care of that, or else they'll get like. I guess it'll be fine for like a bit. They're still sitting in the water downstairs. What is going on? Why can't I get up here? In the market for some panels. I just got random ones I found on Amazon with one line Derek's advice. Do 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 do. Dude, Mario, can you please do your third jump? Nice, man. That's exciting. Do 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 do. What is this? Sonic 3. The best part is I gotta go back down here again. Pal the person for some reason in the butt. In the butt. Well, that's what triggered that. The funny thing is, have you checked your butt? And that's fine, but in the butt was against Twitch, their terms of services. No longer allowed to say in the butt. And please do not even bring up like the farting in the dark. WaffleSmacker has permitted the term in the butt. Yep. We like to be wholesome in here. It tried to block it again. No! No! That's such a slap in the face. That is actually fine, Big Daddy. But in the butt is a big no-no. It doesn't like in the butt. It doesn't like in the butt. Man. Say what? I said in your, and you gave me a giant don't send this. Really? That's crazy. Funk the world, what's up? What's up, Wes? Wait, what? What? In the butt. Buttology is the study of butt stuff. Yeah, it's, for some reason, Twitch is blocking, you can't type in the butt. I don't know why. I don't make these decisions. A lot of you think I work at Twitch. I do not work at Twitch. I am not John Twitch. I am not the CEO of Twitch. I am not Mr. Nintendo, and I have never worked at Nintendo. Although, admittedly, if I could ever get a job at Nintendo Japan, would I take it? Actually, you know what? I wouldn't. I would not work for Nintendo Japan. They are extremely like traditional Japanese company. Well, the vicinity of the butt is fine. But in the butt, even if we're talking about like a thermometer that you need to put in your butt so you can actually get your, you know, your body heat, that's nope, that's not good. I don't think there's anything over here. No. That rule sounds like a pain. Yeah, it is. Big pain in the butt. That appeared to work. A big pain in the butt. So it just doesn't like in the butt by itself. Okay. I'm glad this is piquing everyone's interests. We're talking about Twitch blocking in the butt. Hero J added the term erectum. That I get. Yep, sure. I guess that's necessary. Exactly. Yeah, Jeebus in the butt is. You know what I should do? I almost feel like it'd be funny now since in the butt is not permitted. If anyone just types that, I just like time them out for like 10 seconds. And then the automated response of auto, like the auto timeout, it just says what. I think that would be pretty funny. The Donkey Kong apparently is in 15 minutes. Oh, it's 15 minutes long. Okay. Oh, that's decent. Okay. Yeah, I'll be totally down to watch that then. It's not too long. I still want to be sitting here for like 40 minutes watching a direct. Thermometers these days are ear probes or skin touch. I don't know what type of future land you're living in, but here in Japan, they only have ones for your butt. Let me tell you, COVID was not a lot of fun. Anywhere you went, if they wanted to measure your body temperature, thermometer in the butt. But then again, I guess a lot of people get practice with the Japanese washlets, the toilet bidets. So I guess it's pretty normal here, you know? Oh my gosh, Timbo, that was so bad. Yeah, it was not good. I remember a while ago, there was something really dumb that was blocked in Twitch, and I never understood it. It was something like weird, like carrot. Trying to figure out why I never caught it. Oh, interesting. I had to get COVID tests when I was traveling to visit America, and when I was going back to Japan, I had to get COVID tests. And oh my God, the ones in Japan hurt so much. They really jammed up your nose, and they had like a thick, it was like a thick stick. It wasn't the nice like small ones that were in the States. So the thing that kind of sucked though is the ones in Japan cost a lot of money. No, they're cheaper, but they hurt. The ones in America, they didn't hurt, but they cost a lot of money. Hello, Rubes. What the hell conversation you walk into? We're talking about a while ago, Twitch was banning the term "in the butt" in chat, so we were talking about "in the butt," and then just kind of, you know, really got away. And Nutterball, you got crazy lucky. I got the first OG COVID. It was not fun. Thought I was gonna die. I got the OG Cobus. Oh shoot, that's not a star. Okay, let's get a star. Let me go try to find a Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct YouTube. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where's Nintendo of Australia?
Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
Ninja7, thank you for the tier 3. Holy crap, for 17 months. Ninja7, hope you're doing well. I'm a tire. Chat, shall we watch it? Do people want to watch it? Oh, heck it, let's watch it. Let's watch it. I need to pause the music or else I'm going to lose my mind. Un momento, por favor. Un momento, por favor. Por favore. DK. Donkey Kong. I said DK. Donkey Kong is here. DK. Donkey Kong. The best thing about the AUNZ Nintendo Direct, there's no live chat. It's so nice. And there's Chunky. He's dead. DK, 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 let's go. Game is classified. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh!
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the hole looked so dark and deep, hard as rock, cold as stone, I was scared alone.
Dude, is that our annoying friend? Is that our annoying rock friend? What is going on? What? Oh my God, what?
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong, who also happens to be here. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable nanas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
What?
Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas.
What is going
And
on?
Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that
It's
one
young
wish will be
Pauline.
granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. The story takes place in the underground world, where the scenery changes.
What's up,
the
Zoe?
deeper
Oh, Zoe, you
go.
want it?
Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash,
Oh my
and
god.
bash.
Oh my god.
You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if
Holy
you
crap.
As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems. More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls.
Dude, this
The
is
ground.
gonna be such a
And
fun game
most
just to
things you
run
can
around
get your
and
hands on
smash stuff.
With incredible force. Destruction.
Dude, if I
can
was a
lead to
kid and this
discovery.
game came out, I
So
would be
set off a
so
chain
obsessed
reaction.
with this
See
game.
what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly down. How
It's
deep
an
you punch into the
entirely
ground depends on
destructible
the strength of the
environment.
terrain.
That is insane.
Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up.
Masaru?
Hand
Yeah.
slap.
It looks like the whole
Make some
incredible hole.
noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar.
Yeah, you see me
You
right?
can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off.
Dude.
Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes. Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump.
Okay,
This will
nice.
help you reach new heights.
Dude, this is nuts.
Throw. Throw a chunk.
Oh,
Or
nice.
aim
When
at
I
a
jerk, I
target
can see it,
like
dude.
this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects.
Whoa.
If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up. Turf
Are you-
serve.
What is going
This lets you
on?
ride on chunks.
What is going on? This game looks crazy.
Speed up and aim for smaller
I don't even
enemies
know
to
what the
knock them
goal
away.
of the game is.
Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that
Dude, this
someone left
game's like an
behind.
acid trip. What is this?
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world.
I already pre-ordered
So
this.
carve
This is
your
gonna come
own
out the day it
path
comes
with
out to
DK's
me.
abilities.
Pauline's adorable
Many
too.
layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky
Rambi!
Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are The giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient bonanza powers.
Is that,
By learning their bonanza powers, Pauline's singing
Come on, Pauline.
can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform. With incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem.
Oh my god,
Plow
dude.
through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bonanza. Plus,
Dude, this
DK
is so
can transform
different from
into a
anything they've
zebra.
ever made.
He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water
Running water, yeah.
or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bonanza.
Dude, they're taking a
Oh, yeah.
huge risk
He can
with this
also turn
game.
into an ostrich, a flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky. You can use updrafts to gain more air. Then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's
Dude.
Ostrich Bonanza. Bonanza transformations don't last forever, though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Banergy.
Well, I mean, like, taking a risk. Like, they didn't know how people would receive this game, right? Oh, look at that. Look at
You're
those
not limited to
buttons.
when or where you transform.
Between the
and
cheeks,
you can
dude.
swap between transformations. So get creative
Oh,
and
this is
use them as you
nuts.
adventure to the planet core.
Oh, this is nuts.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the
Ooh.
mightiest mining operation both above ground and below.
Is he riding a toilet?
Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This
That guy was
nefarious
totally
crew
riding a
is
toilet.
responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot
Wait,
Island.
no King K. Rule?
They're heading straight down to the planet core.
the planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Void
So Pauline's the
blocked
only one that
off
speaks
all
normally
the
in this
routes
entire
to the
game.
lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal
Oh,
to take
dude,
on
this
a
game.
host of
Oh
powerful
my
foes.
god, this looks so cool.
By defeating
It's
them,
absolutely nuts, but it looks so cool.
giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world.
What the heck?
Found throughout the underground world are
Those
golden
bananas.
bananas called Banandium Gems.
Banandium gems!
They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the
Oh,
walls,
some classic music?
ground,
Yes!
and other places.
We get
There
some
are a
classic
whole
DK music,
bunch to
perfect.
find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy they're keeping some old
Challenges
classic
include
music.
time-limited battles,
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Okay. The nostalgia for us older gamers.
courses where you'll need clever solutions, side-scrolling stages, and more.
2D
Keep
elements
your
are
eyes
cool.
peeled to find the Banandium gems.
Oh my god, man.
There are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try.
Dude, that DK looks absolutely
As you
insane.
collect Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your
No
punches.
way.
Power up Donkey Kong to match your
Dude,
playstyle.
I love.
For
It reminds
example,
me of
if you
Crackdown,
strengthen
this
your
old cool
sonar,
Xbox
you'll
game.
be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or Use skill points to learn new skills.
Dude, that's crazy.
There are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange.
So it really looks like you're just continuing to explore the map. So in that
You
aspect,
can
it looks like
exchange gold
Odyssey.
for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too.
Good one.
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops. Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
Oh my god, man. Okay.
Or even change up your fur color. No
Nice.
look is too much for Donkey Kong, or
Naked.
too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation.
The clothes actually do stuff for you?
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for
Oh, I
finding
love the
collectibles.
map feature.
You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
Smashing stats, fossils, Bandandian gems.
There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving between layers, subterranean eels have your back.
Donkey Kong is here.
These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Why does he teleport weird? Oh, it is called teleport. Oh, because I think, okay, weird.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong
I was
and
gonna
Pauline
ask about
separately
this.
to buddy up in local co-op play.
Whoa!
As Pauline, you can unleash
That's
vocal
actually
blasts
pretty cool.
using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
Dude, this is cool.
By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance.
So if you're like playing with your kid or something, they want to help you out. Oh, dude, that's so cool.
This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own console.
That's crazy, okay.
It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch console. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 consoles using Game Share via Game Chat. If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction,
Which will be helpful for some people, yeah.
halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be
Dude,
the
that's
best
so
Kong
cool.
you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate
What?
to paint,
Dude, what?
carve material, or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects. Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
That pizza looked good, dude.
This game also supports Amiibo. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline Amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series Amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive
Wait a
power
minute. Was
will
that the
appear.
wristband from Universal Studios?
Every
It
other
was.
Amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Look at us,
DK,
two
I love to sing
Oh
more
my
than
God.
anything.
heart of gold, a wish come true.
I have this dream. Oh, maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
We're breaking through, but we'll be caught. There's nothing else,
Dude, I already pre-ordered this and I'm even more sold on it now. What do? Buy another 3 copies? Dude, when I'm Derek, that almost gave me tears in my eyes.
And the talented singer Pauline.
Dude, this
as they
is-
set out on an adventure to
I
the
was already
fabled
sold.
planet Core.
My own special power?
Dude, man, kids are gonna have so much fun with this game. With Mario Kart and this. Oh my God.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Dixie decided? I didn't see
Available
them.
July 17th, only on Nintendo Switch 2.
Dude, that's a less
Pre-orders
than a
are
month
available
now.
now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, I'm so
The
glad.
Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Oh my God. Dude. This is why, I don't know. I don't want to go on a whole other tangent, but this is why I really can't take people who are bashing Nintendo anymore seriously. Because that looks like a freaking really good game. Like, you could have your own issues with it and say it's not for you. That's completely fine. But I really hope people don't watch that whole trailer. I'm like, wait, they have Pauline in the game? I can't believe Pauline's speaking. Why is the whole thing destructible? I don't know. I can't handle it anymore. Nintendo's been cooking pretty darn well. My only thing I would say is just like, if it isn't for you, you don't need to go rain the other people's parade. That looks so cool. Like, it looks like, I don't know how compelling the story is, but it does seem like it's gonna have some touching moments where, like, you know, Pauline's telling your dreams and there's gonna probably be ups and downs there. It looks super goofy. The entire world is destructible. I know when I have Waffle Wife try to play games, one thing that always confuses her is about the how do you say it? If you're a gamer versus a non-gamer, sometimes games are very confusing. The fact that you can just go into that game and just like beat up crap and everything's destructible makes a lot of sense to people. It reminds you of a Disney movie. That's the kind of feel that he's giving off. Yeah, Zoe, 100%. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. Dang. Not bashing Nintendo, bash them for their uppricing and legal BS. So all of that legal BS that's come out recently, that's like, I guess, if you were always angry about it, that's fine. If you found out that Nintendo's been doing that for all the consoles and then it upset you, that's fine. But if you were okay with like the Switch and stuff and thought nothing was wrong with it, and then suddenly you're angry because you saw a new article about it, let it go. Like, Nintendo, I don't know, Nintendo hasn't really done anything new. They've always, it's the status quo for Nintendo. Negative CPU, what's up? Yo, Science, how you doing? Science Streams, I introduced your channel to someone named Yoshiman recently, and that's why they did a stealthy follow the other day. Also, chat, speaking of Science Streams, you should definitely check out Science Streams. If you haven't, check out their channel already. I know that a lot of you were missing my stream when I was gone. I know a great place you can hang out when I am gone again in the States next week. That'll be Science Streams. How runs going? Zoe, I was in Shanghai last week. I was on a business trip. So basically, I haven't figured out, what to do yet. And they could have annoying business practices and also drop fingers at the same time. That's true. So yeah, so I'm just waiting for finding the right settings to play. But that's not, I'm totally... Basically, if I hadn't heard anything back, I was gonna do some research and like sit down and figure out what settings to play with. But yeah, last week I was gone, and then I started Banjo-Kazooie because I just Banjo-Kazooie is like a good like 2-stream game. So the only thing I'm trying to say is I wasn't waiting for you. Don't worry. Where the heck are the stars? What's up, Smooth Mango? Dude, think for the 31 months. 3 years? Dude, soon it'll be 10 years. And then we'll look at each other and be like, why are we so old now? A game called Animo? Animo is jumping to the monster taming genre. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Nintendo be going crazy. Negative CPU, we had one run going pretty well, and then I died because I bonked in a wall. That's about it. Oh, chat, so for the streams for the rest of the week, tomorrow, if I don't finish Banjo-Kazooie to... Oh my god, oh, we're... What? I guess we're dead.
Game over.
How many stars was that? How many stars was that? What's up, Gary always? That was 10 stars. All right, 10 stars. Even. Let's do one more run and then we'll head over to Banjo. All right, chat, there you go. Gamba open. Gamba open.
Okie dokie.
Mango Wife and Waffle Wife will be annoyed with us as always. And be like Steam if we need a key card. Yui, well, yeah. I mean, I guess for Nintendo first party stuff, it still works, right? But the third party stuff, I think that was kind of more driven by third party developers who wanted to have cheaper prices for actually releasing games so that they could make more money. So I don't know if it's 100% Nintendo. It's more like third-party publishers wanted that from Nintendo. Nintendo's like, okay, we'll give you a cheaper option to like release games on our platform. So it's kind of like, it's a two-way agreement there. Oh, 100, let's go, dude. Oh, Flora Ninja, ohayo. Yeah, so Yui, if you really think about it, so if you wanted to give that chip and like send it out for people and you're like a Atlas Games, right? Ideally, if you could just send a code instead of sending an actual physical copy, that saves you a little bit of money. So it's not necessarily Nintendo's forcing them to do this. I bet if they wanted to release a physical copy, they could partner with Nintendo to do it. But Nintendo's like, oh, by the way, you can do this if you want to, and then that's kind of what goes on.
I'm tired.
It's just a way for them to save more money. It does suck though, because I do like having physical copies of games, but you know, economics drives companies' decisions to do things. Waffle is the internet. How dare you not blame Nintendo for everything around the world? I will blame Nintendo where they do deserve blame, but if it's something that they're doing to actually help third-party publishers release their games more cheaply on the console, like I don't think, you know what I need to do? I need to go do some research and see if they're actually strong-arming the publishers to not be able to release physical versions. But I don't think they are. I don't know, I need to go see. How makes it cheaper than just full digital? Oh yeah. No, so versus that's a good point though, Zoe. I don't know. Full digital is the cheapest. 100%. I think probably the reason they wouldn't have it in stores and stuff is because by having the actual case in the store and whatnot, it does give you a lot of promotional advertising just by having it there. But then again, in Japan, in convenience stores, they have little cards. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I need to do some more research to see if Nintendo's actually strong-arming people or not. If Nintendo's strong-arming people, then yes, Nintendo deserves a lot of blame for killing physical games. But I haven't actually seen if they are or not. Full digital doesn't like grandparents get as a that's another thing too, yeah. I feel like it's pretty penny pushing savings for them, but to be honest, I guess it's fine. I don't know if they're even in the need the middle ground option other than the box art or something. It's like it's penny pinching for the publisher. So like if you were releasing a game, like you're Toby Fox and you're releasing a game for Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo has the option saying, okay, cool, Toby Fox, we're excited for you to have your game. We have two options for you. If you, I'm gonna make up completely random numbers here because I don't know what they are, but you can make, you can make $10 per sale, or you can make $7 per sale. You're probably gonna go for the $10 per sale. Well, digital is a problem. Physical ownership is inessential. I get the CDs. Well, yeah. Like, but like, then again, I think if anyone wants to go search online to see, like, what's going on behind the scenes, is Nintendo forcing people to do these non-physical games, or are they forcing them to? Can they choose? Then we'll have a better idea if Nintendo is purely to blame for this, or if Nintendo is purely giving game developers a cheaper method to have their games exist on the Switch. How much plastic is being used for this tiny little cartridge? There's always trades-offs, I think publishers actually need to make good game. Look at Claire Obscure, for example. Nintendo definitely strong arms developers by giving financial incentive for digital downloads. But that's not financially strong arming them. Like, that's not Nintendo forcing them to do so. Like, obviously digital is cheaper. Like, I don't even know how to put a example together. Like, strong arming them would be, if you don't release this game as a digital thing, we won't allow you to release it on the Switch. That is strong arming them, but giving them a more economically viable solution for the publishers to make more money isn't strong arming them. It'd be kind of like if, I guess a weird dumb example is grocery stores have automated tellers. You can go up and scan your own stuff. And they have cashiers available as well. The cashiers' lines are always longer. And then you blame the grocery store for strong arming you to go to the self-automated cash register. They're not really strong arming you to do it. You're just choosing the thing that's more convenient to save you time. But instead of time, it's money. To play the game, does the card have to be in? Zoe, I have no idea. I don't know how third-party stuff is going to be coming out because there hasn't been really third-party games released, right? But then again, I haven't gone and actually purchased a third-party game. I've only gotten Mario Kart. I could go try to buy one and see what it's like. Because I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Actually, actively dissuading from making physical copies by coursing is what it feels like. But I still don't see how that is. Like, that's just business. Later, Hal. Oh, you're gonna help out, Hal. Best of luck. Well, Bling Munch, yeah, that makes sense, right, in that context, but it doesn't apply to what I was talking about just now. Like, I prefer to own physical copies. I hate when they shut down a server and I can't. Well, I mean, yeah, me too. Me too. I'm totally on board with all of you who are saying I also prefer physical copies, but I don't think it's accurate to say that Nintendo is forcing game developers to release digital games only. Because Nintendo has never helped pay for the game to be actually launched on their systems. That's on the publisher to do so, right? So it's more like Nintendo's giving extra options to people who want to release things on their platform. And 9 times out of 10, those publishers are always going to choose the cheapest option available to them because that's just economics and business. It has to be all three forming some kind of pack. But it's not even like they're forming a pack. It's cheaper. Like it's not like some weird monopoly trying to kill physical gaming. It's just, if you can transfer everything to be digital and you literally make it so you don't have to make these giant manufacturing contracts, send all this stuff over to China and pay this giant Chinese company tons and tons of money to purchase, to make millions of copies of game and then pay for the shipping to be distributed across the world. That's a huge amount of money. It's business, but somewhat as a detriment to public wishes. Because of guaranteed ownership. Nintendo wants to save, make more money. They aren't forcing incentives, but they provided benefits themselves. The publishers don't feel as interested in the membership base. Left, right, and right hand scenario, in your opinion? It's Clapham's it's worse, in your opinion, pushing the entirety of the agenda of the company. Disregarding people's accessibility to physical copies as well. I mean, so, okay. Point 100% taken from everybody then. Would you be okay then paying $5 to $10 more for physical copies of a game then? Because then at that point, it's no longer being streamlined, right? So you don't simply just download it from a server. Yeah. You would, yeah? Okay, so as long as everyone here can agree that you'd be willing to pay more money for a physical copy of a game and not complain about it, then I think that's fair. Because there's a lot of steps that have to be put into place. There's materials to make the actual game itself. You gotta get the chips, you gotta load the games onto it. It has to go to a production facility. There's hundreds of people probably working there, and they have to be paid. They have to pay for electricity to run all that stuff. And you have to pay for the materials of the box, the card, and you have to pay for the shipping to wherever the heck so all the materials to get there, all the materials to leave. Pay for the quality control as well. So basically, yeah, physical copy plus a cool game out of the guide map, yeah. I mean, yeah, if exactly what Agaba says, like, the reason why these companies are doing it is because it actually lowers the cost of actually being able to put games out there. And for most people involved, until it gets to the end consumer, people who like to have physical games and collect things, then it matters. But how is it annoying to say in your... How is anything you're saying different to game key cards? The only difference is whether your game comes out on a card or not. You still play for that crap. I need to actually buy one of these things to understand what the heck they are. It is true though. Should I just look into this now so I know what the heck I'm talking about? I don't keep on talking about my butt. What are Nintendo game key cards? They're physical cartridges for Nintendo Switch 2 that contain a code to download the full game rather than the game data itself. When inserted, the card prompts a download from the Nintendo servers. Once downloaded, the game can be no full game data. Oh, okay. Nope. I've been arguing out of my butt the entire time. My bad. I thought it was the code inside of a case. It's actually okay. This does make sense then. My bad, everybody. I probably gaslit a lot of people. The game keycard still needs to be inserted to launch the download the game, acting in a form of verification. The game keycard is not tied to a specific Nintendo account, meaning it can be used on different consoles after initial download. Wait, the system allows for publishers to potentially save on manufacturing costs, especially for the larger games that otherwise require larger and so the only savings they're really getting here are from basically having a super low storage chip instead of a large. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, how big is Mario Kart World? Mario Kart World size in gigabytes. It's 23 gigabytes. Okay, what's a 30 gigabyte SD card price? A 32 gigabyte SD card is $30. Oh, it's $30, $23. I wonder how much those little chips cost to make for the Nintendo. They're about the same size as an SD card. There's like micro ones. This one is that the same thing? Oh, these are high. I wonder how much those costs. $10, $7? It's not $7. Check manufacturing costs. That's the problem, is it's really hard to find manufacturing costs because you don't really know, because it's a very unique chip, right? And SD cards are very, very standardized, and they've been made to be super, super cheap. I have no idea what the heck those Nintendo cards are. So, okay, if you're thinking instead then that there's potentially what? It's like 10 to 15 bucks for a chip, maybe 10 bucks. And instead what you do is you order hundreds of thousands of like super low storage chips that don't even need to hold like a megabyte. So essentially for every single game you sell, you're probably saving like what, $9, $10? But when you're thinking about hundreds of thousands of things sold or millions of copies sold over a long period of time, that does add up eventually. Okay, let me go. How many best-selling Switch games? The best-selling Switch game was 68 million units sold. So Nintendo probably looks at it like this. They sold 68 million copies of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's just say for argument's purposes that those cards cost $10. That's $680 million that they could have saved Well, I guess it'd be less than that. Let's say it's $600 million they could have saved by having a cheaper chip inside. When you talk about economics of scale, that makes a bit more sense. And the trade-off, they probably thought this makes the games cheaper for consumers at the end of the day, but the caveat is that they no longer own the physical copy of the game. And they probably made the business decision that there will be a small minority of people who actually get really upset by this, because most of the people will probably be... Actually, what's the population of people playing Switch? Is it 68 million physical or a mix of physical and digital? Oh, that's a good point. I don't think we have that detailed data, unfortunately. But then again, like that, it kind of stands, right? Because $600 million, even if we, instead of looking at the top game, if we're looking at the top 10 games, we'll definitely get up there. That's a large sum of money. If you lose your GameCube card, you need to buy a new one and play the game. You need to buy a new one to play the game that's already installed in your system. Oh, you do? I mean, I guess it's the same thing with the physical copy too, though, isn't it? Wait, what was I gonna look up? I forgot. Oh. Population of people playing Switch. Nintendo Switch by age. Yes, but the physical copy doesn't live in a storage system. Yeah. I want to see some information about... I really feel like understanding the people who are playing this too. Dude, what the heck is this? It's a weird picture. In the graph provided, we see that young adults aged 20 to 25 make up the biggest share of Nintendo Switch demographic. So it actually looks like people 20 and older, 20 to 30 are the largest share of people playing the Switch. So these generally would be people that care about this. You see the weird picture? I wanted to see a better picture. You can just buy 32 gigabyte SD cards for like $2 or $3 from wholesale. Yeah, McWoke, I'm just like, I'm spitballing here because I have no idea. I don't have access, and I don't know where to access actual prices about SD cards. I was just going based off of what I saw in Walmart, like these things, and like choosing like the cheapest. Like this is a super cheap one, but I don't know if this is actually good or not. Like 100 megabytes a second. Is that fast enough to run for a Switch? I don't know. And I'm assuming that this, even though this is like super cheap, these have been around for decades, whereas the Switch cartridges, I don't know. Are they more expensive to make, or are they super cheap to make? That's stuff I wish I had. But I think at the end of the day, it was a large enough trade-off that Nintendo's like, it makes economic sense as a business to do this. Also has to be express. What's express? I don't even know with technology stuff. Game card is similar. What's an express card? Do I need to go look up an express card? 1 second. 32 gigabyte express card. Now I'm not even getting prices. Mario's getting a good nap. I mean, this is like a microchip, and this one's like, this is $10. But I don't know if this is express or not. But then again, like SanDisk has been making these forever, so look, they're super cheap. I don't know if it'd be super cheap for Nintendo. Is it July 17th yet? Nah. There's Kaizo stuff that messes up on the console if SD card is too slow. I'm pretty sure they need to be fast for the Switch too. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can only make estimates. So like, if it was, where was it? Is this it? No. Top selling, one second, I'm gonna go get top selling Switch games. List of the best selling Switch games. I'm also gonna play music. So what is this? 120, 160, 200, 300 million copies of games sold. Should we do like a super low estimate? If you're talking about 300 games sold, 300 million games sold, and let's just do like $3. Let's say they're only saving $3, which I think it's slightly more. 3 times 300 million is $900 million. And that would probably be a reason that they'd want to do that. Actually, what's Nintendo IR? All right, we're going even deeper. One second. Nintendo Investor Relations. Earnings event. There we go. Dude, where's their balance sheet? I want their balance sheet. Oh, here we go. What is this? What is this garbage viewer? Oh god, it's in yen. Oh god, it's in yen. This is gonna take a bit, just a second. Used to read earnings statements for a living. They're interesting to look into, man. Do I want to look at profit or do I look at net sales? It doesn't really matter. Millions of yen. A million yen is $10,000. Right? Well, not anymore. It used to be. A million yen divided by 100 is, yes, $10,000. So 20, 200, 9 million, 49 million, 649 million, $11 billion in net sales. That's total sales, $11 billion, but this isn't $1 billion. It's gonna be like $7 billion probably with the current exchange rate. So $7 billion was their entire fiscal year. $7 billion, but when you actually take it down to this, you get rid of one and it's 7 billion 282. Is this really $1 million? Wait, 30,000, 53, 530. Yeah. It's 282, but 200. It's not 282. 282 divided by 145. It's more like $200 million. Yeah. Do you have a link to the music? I'll need to find it. So Nintendo's operating profit was $282 million. Red Turtle Gaming, no. I'm just trying to figure out, like, we were talking about how Nintendo's releasing those game cards that basically don't have the physical game on them, but what it has is it has the activation key, which enables you to download the game from the servers. And I'm trying to figure out how much money it saves them. It would have saved them over the entire course of the Switch 1 to understand the reason for them actually doing this. And basically what I've done is I found, I mean, this is just, I'm guessing. I'm saying if Nintendo can save $3 per every single game cartridge that's sold, and then we looked at the top selling games of all time, we can even say like half of these are digital copies. If half of these are digital copies, just like eyeballing this, I think it'd be around 200 million games sold. So $3 times 200 million is obviously going to be $600 million. And if you consider that and you look at in the fact that in 1 year, they made like $200 million as their operating profit. So in other words, Nintendo would be able to, over the entire course of the console's lifespan, get an additional $600 million by doing that. I would understand why they would choose to do what they did, even though people want physical games. Waffle, I'll be real, it turned out the moment I saw a lot of numbers. Zosky, it's all good. I'm just doing this because I'm interested in this. You forgot you have to add the cost of the bad taste. Was it Poncho? It makes earnings very volatile and lumpy. They'll up the expenses and buybacks and high profit. Oh yeah, Mango. But like, so for anyone who wasn't here earlier, basically, I didn't really understand what the heck the Nintendo cartridges were. The whole thing about Nintendo, basically, they're no longer offering for some games. You're not getting the physical game for some things. You're actually just getting a card that has the code that tells you can download the game on your console. The negative thing for consumers is the fact that you're not able to actually have the physical game. That means that when Nintendo servers no longer support that console anymore, those games go poof and you lose them forever if they're not downloaded on your system. That is the main concern from people, right? And I'm basically trying to understand what are the economics behind this. It was Nintendo being very, very stingy and trying to get a bit of extra money, or was it such a significant amount that even though they knew there'd be pushback, they went for it because it'd save them a bunch of money. Also, the key code card is only in third-party games. Okay. Well, then, I guess it also goes back, then again, like, we don't know the actual cost of those little chips and how much those things cost to actually produce. So if it's $3 or it's $10, if it's $10 for publishers, that would be a lot. Like, that could make it so maybe they'd make enough profit to continue to make games. Because it's always a huge risk when you're releasing a third-party game on a console too. You don't know if it'll sell well. And you maybe like, you make 200,000 copies of the game because you're actually contractually obligated to do it. But if you don't make back the money, then you go bankrupt. Alibaba, so yeah. So Casual, the whole thing that I'm confused about though is like, it could be up to $5, but it could be more expensive because we don't know how efficient the supply chain is for creating those Nintendo cartridges. The main problem I see is once the servers are gone, the main, yeah, exactly, McWoke, yeah. So that's the biggest issue. And that's why I'm trying to understand, like, how big was the financial incentive for them to consider and actually go through the decision that they went with. But after seeing, this and running some very back of the napkin estimates, I understand. They're not doing it for their first party games, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. They have to pay the investor. Don't forget about that. Does Nintendo pay dividends though? I don't know if Nintendo actually pays dividends. They do. Okay, here we go. Dividends in total annual. Holy crap. Yeah, they do pay a ton of dividends back. Holy crap. $129 is the estimate. Last year's 120. Dang. They pay 33% of the consolidated operating profit. Dang, dude. Oh no, it's 50%. Sheesh. Okay. That's why they need an extra 230 million. I mean, it just, but this is off of their actual, based on this though, they're basically doing it based on operating profit. So if they don't make a lot of money, they're not gonna pay out dividends, which would lead to upset shareholders. But then again, I don't know how angry Nintendo shareholders get. Negative CPU. I think the reason why they have those game cards is because someone brought up a good point, but I think if they wanted to, they would try to go full digital and just have like little game like paper things with the peelable back that you can get. But there is something lost if you don't have an actual physical copy of a game in stores that grandparents or parents who don't understand how digital downloads work. Having that game there is a big plus. Plus, it's free marketing for that too. Because if your game is there or if it's not there, it's going to be, you know, you're going to take a toll. Discussions Nintendo Switch is wild, yeah. I mean, we'll never get the answer, I don't think, for a while, Rabiolo Soleil. The only way you could possibly get it would be, actually, no, even third-party publishers wouldn't know. But generally, knowing what I know about Nintendo, I don't think they're super, super good at some stuff like this. And I also know that they try to go for good quality, and they generally try to get better things. I don't know if it's going to be super cheap.
Oh my god, look at that. It's Waffle.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Oh, we just had ads. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of does. Like, I'm with everybody. I like having physical copies of games. But I can understand now why they probably did what they did. Yeah, dude, I always buy physical copies. But then again, I think I get here. Okay, I need to go look up one more thing. I need to look up one more thing about this. The one thing I don't understand is, okay, Nintendo Switch 2, what's it called? Game card key only third party question mark. So it says, well, I mean, this is using Gemini. I don't know if it's going to give Dude, there's so much of this content out right now. It's crazy.
Business, business, business. Money, business, bidness, bid nuts. Business, business. Nintendo, yada.
Almost all physical third-party Nintendo Switch 2 games in Japan revealed so far are game cards. Okay. So, okay. Then this doesn't even go... The Nintendo clarified that the Switch 2 edition games contain blah 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 blah. Yep. Games like Street Fighter 6, Bravely Default do indeed feature game card, blah blah blah, beefy. Comes on cart. Oh, interesting. So some games are on the cartridge. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's only third-party games, meaning that you technically can get these games other places. And a lot of these games, you can't even purchase a physical copy anyways, anywhere. So technically, Nintendo isn't even driving this forward. They're just copying what everyone else does. And they're extremely late to do so. Is that understanding correct then? Like, based on all the information we got, they do the same as Sony, they do the same as everybody, right? But this has been the status quo for how long now? Game cards are significantly more expensive than discs? Yep, that's what we just figured out. Takes time to ramp up production, multiple storage capacity game cards. Yep, that's what we figured out. Ultimately, with fewer game retailers, rising manufacturing costs, the fact that younger generations just don't care, plus the drive for sustainability, all points in one direction for physical media. Okay. So, I guess now with all this information, I learned one, that Nintendo's not actually even saving money here. This isn't going to be saving Nintendo money. This is only for third-party developers. So therefore, it's actually saving those third-party developers money. However, Nintendo's not the first platform to do this. In fact, it's probably one of the last ones. Because for most of Switch, they never really had third-party game, like that many third-party games. They did, obviously, but not a ton. Because a lot of people didn't want to develop for a Switch. And so basically, the controversy is around the fact that people are upset with Nintendo, that Nintendo chose to follow the status quo that the industry has been doing for over a decade now. The positive, the benefits are the fact that if developers want to make games and release it, it lowers the cost to entry for them for releasing games. If they want to have a game on the Switch, and it may be a break even, or like they're profitable or they go bankrupt so they can continue to make games. It might be that for them. And unfortunately, the end consumer is the only person actually seeing a lot of a negative benefit here, as the fact that we actually don't physically own the game. But that's the same with every other console that exists right now. Okay. Sorry, chat. I understand the situation better now. I have formulated my opinion about it a bit better. And yeah, I know that was an IronMario, but we never did since PS3. Okay. So it's kind of one of those other, I guess in my opinion then, after viewing all this information, is that because Nintendo's releasing a new console, it's the hot topic, so a lot of people are trashing on Nintendo for this, despite the fact that it's actually following the industry standard that's been set up for over a decade. Okay. I mean, I'm not surprised. There's a lot of clickbait stuff going around right now. Oh, I think it's time to play some Banjo-Kazooie. Do I have stars in IronMario? I have 3 stars. I'm just gonna close the game. Good learning moment. I understand people getting upset about it, but now that I understand a bit more nuance in the actual background information, and it's not even Nintendo making money in this instance, like, well, I guess Nintendo, they obviously get a share. I think Nintendo takes a cut of every game sold on the Nintendo, but I don't think that mattered at all if it was actually the game on the cartridge or not. I think the publishers actually eat that cost. No IronMario? No IronMario until the official release of version 1.2. Dude, that was, I wasn't, now you can all see why I'm a data analyst. This stuff interests me sometimes, and I just go off the deep until I figure out what the heck's going on. I truly appreciate the cultural perception. It seems to be moving away from default cynicism in gaming. I don't know, I feel like a lot of the doom and gloomers with the Switch 2 are kind of eating the crow right now. I'm happy that people are just up, dude, I'm gonna be stuck on this. I'm joining the things. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I hope, I mean, so taking even a bigger step back, one on Derek, I think a lot of this manufactured upset or hate or crapping on Nintendo, the reason that I do that is because generally negative content, things that kind of drive negative emotions in people or kind of like sensational headlines, tend to make people click on it more and view it more. So from a content perspective, if you're making YouTube videos or if you're making articles online, if you make those things, then they'll be engaging with that more, which in turn makes them more money. So anyway, I don't know. Here's the thing, Waffle, you do the digging, you formulate thoughts and questions, then you're not afraid to say you're wrong or change your opinion. Oh, I'm never afraid to say that I'm wrong. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. But I guess the biggest thing, I mean, I was victim of that too. I didn't really understand game cards, but I'm glad I looked into it. I understand what's going on now. And I know what is going on to cause things to go in a direction. I'm just sick and tired of like the current age we live on where people are screaming at each other, but they don't understand fundamentally what's happening on the ground anymore. And it really drives me up the wall. Like, I'm not gonna go super deep into politics at all because I don't want to, but let's just say like one of my good friends at work that sits next to me, I've been working on the same team with this dude for 7 years now. I've traveled with him abroad. We've had tons of fun together. One of my best friends at work is an Iranian dude. People need to open their eyes to truth, facts, and understand each other more and be more sympathetic in this world. And that's why I can't handle, even for Nintendo, it's supposed to be fun stuff, but then you look online everywhere, it's like, Nintendo's destroying the game economy. Nintendo's destroying gaming for all gamers. I can't handle it anymore. Yui, the only thing I'll say is wait for more games to come out, but that Donkey Kong trailer, the Nintendo Direct, was insanely cool. I'm super excited now. I think also that whole deep dive probably turned some people off. I imagine I made some people angry about my opinions on the matter too. But I always tend to be data first and then develop my opinions later. And I don't like to have like preconceived opinions about someone doing something to be evil or something doing something to be like do something. I find that in most cases for a lot of things or businesses and people in general, there's reasons they ended up doing a certain type of action. And once you understand the levers that are in play to make people take certain decisions, you can understand, you can kind of work backwards and understand why those things were done. Not all the time, because some people are very illogical, but at least for, like, you know, trying to analyze very lightly what's going on for business stuff, you can generally figure out what's going on. Anyway, solid parallel, I think that's a really important thing, right? Because one thing I've been seeing lately too is, like, when I do see sometimes when people are trying to argue for their own position, they start like just screaming random things with no actual facts or data or even analogies backing up what they're saying, and that drives me at the wall. Anyway, the Reddit heard about it and Reddited. That real wise Alec Chad screen grabbed him playing the same level the original 20-year-old as the gap was broken then. Nintendo's the only company that's bought a smile to my face consistently every time I buy one of their games or consoles. And you'll continue to be loyal. I mean, that's a good way to also determine what you want to do for a company, right? I think people and companies should always be called out when they're doing something not good. But I don't know. I wish. I'm tired of clickbait articles driving a bunch of narratives and then people being upset about it without understanding fundamentally what's going on is what I find annoying sometimes. Dude, I swear you had people acting like that borked college gap ended their bloodline. Have we considered how Paco feels about Switch 2? Who's Pac? All right, let's do some Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my goodness. This might break my stream. I have programs turned off. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, switch. Oh my goodness. I also, every once in a while, I'm reminded of the fact that if you bring up anything that's like a sensitive subject on stream, it tends to drive people away from stream, which I always find sad. Where is my screen? Did I not press a certain button? Oh, I didn't press the other button. He doesn't know about poor Paco. Upsetty spaghetti. I mean, I don't know. I think me arguing on the side of Nintendo very strongly at the beginning without knowing what I was talking about would definitely upset people. It would upset me. But I think it's important to get to the bottom of things sometimes and understand what the heck's going on. Here we go. Oh my god, we're back. We're back instantly. Holy crap. Let's change the game to Banjo-Kazooie. Anyone who survived the economic deep dive, the boring stuff, I appreciate for being here. People don't, everyone hear that I'm wrong or made a mistake, it's natural, sadly. I mean, I understand that. I mean, heck, I owned up. I was being like halfway through my whole thing of like protecting Nintendo. That's the thing I think was funniest is in the very beginning, I was arguing a stance that wasn't even based in reality because it was just based on the preconceived notions of what I understood to be true. You're vehemently anti-Nintendo? I haven't been able to tell. Dude, did I just start this level? Have you tried the Discord call feature on the Switch? Yes. Yes. Wait, how was the audio level, by the way? Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Cool. Wait, that's right. We went in there and there's people crying because their dad went for milk and never came home. Oh, is that the dad? There's the dad. Inedible, perfect. Oh, shoot, go back. I also understand I made some mistakes. I had no idea what I was talking about. Bro, my stomach aches. I shouldn't have eaten that shiny thing. Someone help poor Boggy. Can I just like slam your stomach? No? That's not the solution? Uh-oh. Bro sniffing his belly? Oh yeah, man. That's what we do in here. So I guess I don't, you know what, me doing that whole deep dive into the game cards, I don't think it's even actually gonna help anything in the long grand scheme of things, but hey, people here now will at least know a little bit more about the situation. So if you see someone getting upset about it, you'll be able to have a bit more nuanced understanding, even though I still wish we had physical copies of games, but then again, Nintendo's just following the industry standard. Wait, what the heck is going? Whoa! Dude, that guy is scary looking. Wait, is he throwing parts of himself at me? Bandit 2 EPS. Wait, I didn't know I could do like a rapid fire. Is it kind of weird that I've like already kind of forgot the controls? I also just was, I need to stop the YouTube stream. I need to stop the YouTube stream real quick. I need to set up the B Banjo-Kazooie. do 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 do.